Okay. I don't. It's like it was like a big turn off. Like, or it could have been somewhat about the door. I get it that you're trying to do the female empowerment and feminist movement, and why women can't lead and this and etc. I think when it comes to royal customs, I think you should just leave it the way it is. I believe that she should have married. She could still be a queen, but it needs to be a king. You know what I'm saying? Because if you change that, right, that's been in place for years, and there's a reason why they have that. I don't think she should have been left to fight Wesley Snipes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If a man in America can't fight a woman, I don't think, you know what I'm saying?
In Africa,
and I don't care for anywhere in the world. That's why I think it should be a king.
A man against a man.
I'm not sending my daughter out there to the line. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
So I would leave their custom just the way it is. You still leading. You're a queen. Mm-hmm, okay? Mm-hmm. But for a king, I think, it should stay the way it is. She wanted to lead the kingdom by herself. Like, I don't know what you got to prove, but I'm not gonna. For me as a king, I'm gonna put my son. I'd rather my son die first than my daughter.
Right, I agree.
That's how I feel.
Listen,
that's how. Nothing to do with that. Females can't lead. It's not. You're not just leading a kingdom, but you're putting your life at risk. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your life on risk. I'd rather put my son's life on risk than put my daughter's life on risk.
I agree. Because like the father has said, they're coming after you, son, and you're going to be assassinated. So that's a risk that you put on yourself if you as a queen decide to be the main ruler. If they decide to assassinate somebody, you may be that somebody that they're going to assassinate. Now, what did you like about Wesley Snipes' character?
Wesley Snipes, he's one of my favorite actors anyway. I think he's really good. Only except for when he did Tu Wong Fu or whatever that is. But
Tu Wong Fu?
Yeah, Tu Wong Fu. You should never got that woman's dress. But
everybody was calling him Blade. Like, yo, did you see Blade and the dog gonna come into America too?
He was awesome in Blade. Ain't nobody could touch him in Blade.
I agree.
Nobody. I don't care. They should have did. They could have did 5 different Blades. I'm talking about like
he's irreplaceable.
He's the man. That's it's an all-time favorite. But I think Wesley Snipes is an awesome actress. Eddie Murphy's awesome. Lisa McDowell, she played her part somewhat. I'm glad to see her come back. I was looking for her sister coming back. You know what I'm saying? Despite of how they feel, I think they should have brought her back. She got married or whatnot. Or her and Eddie Murphy got together. I mean, not Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall. Wesley Snipes, he did a good job.
How about Arsenio Hall as the Geechee?
He was funny. His teeth were jacked up. Like I said, Arsenio Hall is funny. I think with Arsenio Hall need to have what's that word? He should be able to improv more.
Yes.
If he improv more, I believe that he really bring the Arsenio Hall this verse in the script.
How about Tatiana Taylor? How was her part?
I think she played that part well.
Okay.
I think,
how about Tracy Morgan? How did he do? You in deep thought, okay?
I think when it comes to Tracy Morgan, I think they should let him improv more. I think when it comes to Tracy Morgan, I think Tracy Morgan is Man, I would kind of left Tracy Morgan out of this one.
Why?
Because I think it would have gave us more Eddie Murphy. People are Eddie Murphy fans.
How about my boy? So if you took Tracy Morgan out, would you put my boy Kev Hart in?
Kevin Hart should have been the son.
Oh.
Kevin Hart should have been the son, if not the son, the uncle.
Okay.
All right. I think he should have played the son. I think they should have got Chris Tucker to play the uncle.
Oh, that would have been funny.
If they would have got Chris Tucker to play the uncle and got Kevin Hart to play, I think that would have really bring it together because when you're a comedian like Eddie Murphy, he's good, he's great at what he does.
Oh, absolutely.
It really is not going to take the spotlight off of him, even when the spotlight is not on him. I think it really for that moment when someone is doing their part, their scene. I believe that if you were to really bring in some heavy hitters like Kevin Hart, Chris Tucker, that would have, like Tracy Morgan. I think in his younger days he was a little more funnier. Now he's getting older. I think he's really losing that touch. Tracy Morgan, to me, he's a comedian. I don't think he's an actor. He's not a good actor.
Okay.
He's a comedian. Like they said, a cameo. He just, do what he does.
Listen, when he was Hustle Man on Martin, I loved him as Hustle Man. I think if he would improv more, I think he can really bring something to the table. But I kind of would have left Tracy Morgan out, trade him in for Chris Tucker, and had Kevin Hart as the son. So who else? Excuse me. Who else was in the movie? Because towards the end. Because remember,
they had Sexual Chocolate come back, and the way the ending, it was bad. I'm sorry, it was bad. Like they did the ending like the First Coming to America. And the First Coming to America, that ending was greater because it had you ready for that sequel. You know what I'm saying, for Coming to America 2. But this ending should never end almost the same way as the first ending. Unless
you're going to make another one.
And I think you should have because it had like 8 minutes left. You had like almost 12 or maybe 13 minutes left. So I think you could have, for that 7 minutes, you could have really fit in there that he took her back to her Queens because the son married the lady she wanted to be her own barber. I think he should have got the royal bag full of money, went back there, bought them a house, and because he's going to be the Prince of Queens. So buy her barbershop, go back to Queens, and see them kind of live, and then end it off right there. Like, okay, maybe that would have. Or even the beginning part, I did not like the introduction of the movie.
Yeah.
I'm in the beginning. I'm listening. I want to hear some African movie, songs, music. I want to hear some African music, because I want to see my African culture.
Right.
So I'm like, I want to hear some, I want to hear some African. I want to hear the
you want to hear some Wakanda. Wakanda forever.
Eddie Murphy, they looking a lot of old, man. They really up their age. The sad part is when his dad just said, all right, I'm about to die, and he just dies, man. And I think it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good, but it wasn't what you expected.
I think
did they have any anything about what the daughter plans to do now that she's a queen?
She just wanted to be queen, and I think he said he left it up to her to change stuff and I think their royal customs and the way his wife opinions, I think he should have investigated more. Why did they set up the things the way they did? Because she was looking at the fact that you're trying to live out your dad's request, but it's not really the dad request. It's always been like that. You know, Zumunda's always had a king. Um, I think I would have told the daughter that you could be the next to heir, but you have to get married. You have to be married.
So you're still be the queen, but you got to have a king.
Yeah, I think because truth be told, God forbid she become queen and say she dies trying to protect the kingdom, right? Mm-hmm. Who is going to take care of the kingdom now? You know what I'm saying? Like who's ready for that?
Right. I get it.
I think, and I think when you have a king and a queen, if the king died, you still got the queen. If the queen died, you still got the king. So I think, just like you're pushing the son to get married, I think you should push the daughter to get married also. Okay. That's how I feel.
All right, I get it.
If the son has to be married, I think the daughter should also be married. Okay. But leaving that in her hands to bring changes, you can't change one thing without changing another thing, changing another thing, and it brings so much changes that it brings. Now the kingdom's out of order. It's no order now. You have to maintain order. You have to maintain order, because if you don't have a level of integrity, I think you can like look at Queen of England. I mean London, right? Okay. No, England, right?
The British queen?
Yeah.
Yes.
I for her to be a woman, she has a level of integrity and character. I've seen her like out in public place shaking hands and how she assert herself.
She's very poised.
Huh? Yeah.
Poised.
Yeah. She does. She definitely she keeps a level of integrity up, and you know, she's very down to earth and whatnot. I'm not gonna say every man or female will have something like that, but I believe that I think by her coming up in ranks, or however she came up in ranks.
Yeah, she was born into royalty, so she was trained in etiquette.
But I wouldn't have. I would have been mad if I would have paid for that movie. I ain't gonna lie. That's the kind of movie when you're really, really bored, you watch.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. I ain't like it. I ain't going for it. I didn't like it.
Okay.
I did not like it. I was not happy. I was not thrilled. Yeah. Only because I kept watching. Eddie Murphy was in it. Wesley Snipes. I'm not a big fan of Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan's alright. I know most people are following people because they're black, but I'm not following nobody because they're black. I'll follow you because you're a good actor. I like what you're bringing to the table. Jodie Foster is one of my greatest actors. I like. I had to pick white people. I like Alan Bowen as as a bad guy. You know, so when you got somebody like Wesley Snipes, Eddie Murphy, who else? I like John Amos. He's semi my favorite.
You ain't say my guy, Mel. Morgan Freeman was in there. He did pretty good with the narration.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing no acting. Like, you know, Morgan Freeman.
He's older.
Definitely a great actor.
He's right.
He's definitely a great actor. It's just, you could have left him out, like, because you didn't like the part that he had. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have traded him if you saying budget wise, right? Budget wise. Morgan Freeman's part in the movie really ain't bringing viewers to the table, right? Because Coming to America is more of a love comedy type thing. So that's what you're really focusing on. Morgan Freeman, you ain't never seen Morgan Freeman playing in a love movie, okay? Morgan Freeman is more like an investigator, police type movie, okay? London Has Fallen type movie.
He's usually in action.
I would rather him play his action and thriller and suspense than him playing in a love comedy movie, because it's not comedy. So I'd rather trade Morgan Freeman in and let that lady that says she's your queen to be my queen.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
That's a fat black man. It's not a woman.
Huh?
That's a fat black man who sings that part. It's not a woman.
I know. I'd rather that guy did the part that Morgan Freeman did. Trade Morgan Freeman and get Chris Tucker or Kevin Hart. Because if you had Kevin Hart playing the son, you can imagine what Kevin Hart was going to do when they said, get the royal machete. He said, what? He said, what? Wait, the royal what? Yo, I've been circumcised. And Chris Tucker would have said something, wait, man. You know, he got that loud voice. He was like, oh, nephew, man, it won't cut my, You know, he really going to bring it to the table. So,
okay.
A lot of people come in and laugh, cry, whatnot. Right. And I think that's what really took it to the next level. If they would have, even if they would have got Stephen King to add his little thing into it, like that suspense.
Or what's that guy named Jordan Peele, the guy from Get Out?
Oh yeah,
he had some good actors.
Yeah. But
they could have grabbed some of the people from there.
Even the screenplay, like even the writers, I think that when it comes to the parts and them saying their part, like I said, I'm all for female rights and whatnot, but I think I need females got to understand that there's a difference between your opinions and stuff that's been set in stone for years, like traditions, and I think certain traditions should never be messed with just because you were female. I think you do have rights, and I believe that I'm not gonna say equal rights, because even as men there are certain men that's not allowed to do something. Or let's just put it out there, you got black men would never be in position where white men are at. There's certain doors that's not going to open for a black man. Okay? They let a black man be president. But even though he's a president, he's just the face. Okay? We all know the Congress got all to say so. Okay? So I think that we talk about equal rights and the female rights, but just like females are fighting, there's a whole bunch of black men that's fighting for their rights.
Yeah.
They have the education, they have the charm, they have the wits, and them doors are not opening for them. And I believe just to leave certain things the way it is. And in this movie, they trying to push this woman to be a queen. I think, in my opinion, you should leave that certain tradition alone. And if I was Eddie Murphy, I would have told my daughter, I said, the reason why I don't want you in that position, because it comes with a lot. It definitely comes with a lot. And I'm not saying that she can't handle it. I'm just saying that I wouldn't feel right put my daughter in that position. You know what I'm saying? That's why you always have a son, because that son, if you put your son in a position, he dies, I think it was with honor. You put your daughter in that same position, she dies, I think it was foolish. Because most people know that there's a difference between a female being a great fighter and a female being strong. And everybody know our men's bone density is much thicker and stronger than the females. So I think that we're prepared for that kind of battle. When Arsenio Hall was fighting Wesley Snipes, and she had to fight Wesley Snipes, she only beat him not because she fought hand-to-hand combat. She beat him with a stick. You know what I'm saying? And so, and that's how the scene was really set up. But in real life, if she had to really fight him, I wouldn't want my daughter to fight up against no man. I would rather my son to fight against him and die if he had to.
Right.
But I think the young man, the costumes, I didn't like it. I didn't like him. I don't know who the heck he is. Like, you bringing a sequel.
Say it again.
You know what I'm saying?
And how many years did we wait?
A sequel 33 years later. You ain't supposed to bring people we don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They may say, oh, he played in this movie. We don't know him, man.
A straight up rookie.
You don't bring no rookie into a sequel, all because you're trying to save budget. Because you know, all right, Leslie, she's got a little experience under her belt. Wesley Snipes, you know, he definitely got experience under his belt. Morgan Freeman, he's got experience under his belt. Lisa McDowell, you can pay her anything. Arsenio Hall, you know, he wanted some cake. So he had, everybody wanted trying to eat off of this. You know what I'm saying? So say the lowest person paid for doing this film is $2,500, $3,000 just to do the film, right? Or say $15,000. You doing the film. Kevin Hart says, "Listen, if I do it, I want 50,000, right? Just throw a number out there. I want 50,000 to do this movie. You could pay him that and probably more if bringing him, because you know he gonna bring to the table. Let's say out of 100% of people, say 60% people, 60% of people there for Eddie Murphy and Kevin Hart, right?
Right.
They both like
Kevin Hart known. They household Eddie names,
Murphy, right? So if people had to pick between Kevin Hart and Arsenio Hall, they gonna go see Kevin Hart first, okay? Because Kevin Hart's hot right now. So I think I definitely would have got Kevin Hart. I definitely would have got Chris Tucker.
How about my guy Mike Epps? He was kind of funny in Friday.
I'd rather have Chris Tucker over Mike Epps. I'd rather have Kevin Hart over Mike Epps.
No, I'm saying Mike Epps, budget wise, he's easy. He's less. He's more in the budget friendly. He's not going to ask for as much as Chris Tucker would.
Mike Epps have funny moments.
Baby, it's a collab. Nobody said let him be the star of the show. I'm just asking, if you had a choice, would you have put him in there?
No.
Okay.
Nah. I he wouldn't be fitting for the movie. Nah, I wouldn't. I couldn't. No, I couldn't see. It would have to be, if I had to pick, definitely had to be Kevin Hart as the son. And if I had to pick other than Chris Tucker to be funny, J. Anthony Brown could have been the uncle.
Oh yeah, he would have been great.
You want somebody that that most of his lines and how he say it and how he bring it's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Mike Epps had funny, like I said, in some of his movies. Even in Friday, he had funny moments.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He had funny moments. Like when he was over there talking about, I can't be selling vagina over here in the corner. Like it was a tad bit funny, but it wasn't really funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know he's got to stick to the script. But even I seen his live, he's not funny. Right? He's not.
Okay.
It's not. The female that I went to go see up in Hartford with you. One of those females, I can't remember her name. She was more funnier than Mike Epps. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think that you're picking jokes that's funny to you, but I think you really need to test your jokes in front of real audience. But back to the movie, I give it a 5.5. I definitely
5.5 out of 1 through 10.
Yeah, out of 100.
Well, no, I was just gonna say 1 through 10.
I'll give it stars out of 5 stars. I give it 2. I give it 2 stars.
Wow.
I give it 2 stars. I just wasn't like, even the love scene. You know what I'm saying? Like the love scene, like you could tell she was into this to the son, and he didn't. He didn't catch on. And they made Tatiana look beautiful and whatnot, and did the scene like Eddie Murphy did. She's like, whatever you like. And he's like, well, what kind of movie? Whatever you like. And he went to go get the other woman. The woman's looking at him, She's really, and I'm like, African woman, really, really beautiful. Like, to look at our African people, they're beautiful. The men, to see the men represent us, like it was just awesome. Their clothes. I think the costumes could have been a little bit more better. I think they could have went to an African person, really have their views or their opinions about the African garments or whatnot. Um, but
So overall, you're not watching this twice. This is not going to be like like for example, from the time Coming to America comes out till now, we'll watch it every time. It never gets boring. I don't care if it comes on 100 times in one day. I'm watching Coming to America over. You're not watching this one over again. This is not going to be part of your repertoire.
I wouldn't watch it over and over and over again.
Okay, so you don't foresee this being a classic like
if you
part one was.
And you was watching it, I'm not going to turn the TV because you're watching it. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna say this.
It wouldn't be your first pick.
I would actually pay attention to it it gets to certain parts that I think was okay, and then the other parts I just ignore it.
Okay, I got it.
I got it.
Listen,
the TV is on, but I ain't paying attention.
You know me. I'm an Eddie Murphy fan. So let's see. What are your top 5 all-time favorite Eddie Murphy movies?
Oh man, Trading Places.
Okay.
Of course, Coming to America.
Yeah, boy.
My brain going to sleep because I want to pick my top 5.
Take your time, sir. Take your time.
Harlem Night.
Come on now, talk about it.
Boomerang.
Yes.
All right, let me get my juicy one because he played in quite a few movies.
Listen, he's the man. It's hard to choose. I get it, but just your top 5.
Yeah, Harlem Night, Trading Places, Coming to America. Maybe I did Harlem Night, Coming to America, Trading Places.
And you said Boomerang.
Boomerang. And
what's your last one?
I want to say Beverly Hills Cop.
You want to be like Ish. You want to be like Ish. So my favorite joint is Beverly Hills Cops. Vampire in Brooklyn. I love Harlem Nights. When he shoots Sugar in the big toe. No, the pinky toe.
He said, "I'm not playing.
I ain't playing with. I shoot that crusty." Let's see. I loved definitely Coming to America. And let me see my top 5. What would be my last of the top 5? What's that movie that he plays in? And he is he's like some type of like I'm not gonna say special needs. Maybe he's like a robot or something. He got these really thick glasses on and those weird teeth, and he's crossing the highway, and they try to save him from getting hit by a car.
He's a robot.
Yeah.
That's
Oh man, I can't remember the name of that movie. Dang, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Not Meteor Man. That's
no.
Not Mo Money. I got too many black films in my mind right now.
You go to my phone.
Dang. If I wasn't thinking about it, it would be right there. You got it? It's the movie, and he's like, he got braces, he got thick glasses. I think he was wearing all white or something. And then I also like 1,000 Words.
1,000 Words, yeah.
1,000 Words was really good too. I like that movie. So that would be my top 6. 1,000 Words would be my number 6. But like I ain't never seen no movie that Eddie Murphy did that I didn't like. So I think I'm gonna like Coming to America Part 2. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow and do a movie review of how I really feel after I watched the movie. But I just wanted to see how you liked it, and then we can compare and go and talk about the pros and the cons, what I agree with and what I feel differently about. What's the other movie we watched recently?
Oh, Dave.
That's one. Yes, I like Dave. Dave was a good one.
I ain't had to watch. I ain't had to look at the movie. I was sitting there saying, "What's his name?" And it says Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave was good. I like Dave. So that's my top 6 Eddie Murphy movies that I can think of right now.
Well, 48 Hours is mine.
Yeah, 48 Hours was good. See, I would put 48 Hours in the top 10, not my top 5.
I had to put a top 5 because, of course, in their younger day, really showed that he really he has the motivation and drive. He has the sense to take us into the movie with him. And that's what I look for in the actress, to take me in a movie with them. Is it more about the movie or is it more about a paycheck? You could tell a paycheck actor, and you could tell an actor that's
passionate.
That's passionate
about their role.
About their role.
Mm-hmm.
So you could tell someone that's more actor than a paycheck, because an actor really ain't focused on about that paycheck. They focus on they focus. They a focus actor, and so
it shows in their performance.
I think I really think that when it comes to people like Jodie Foster, Forrest Whitaker,
Forrest
Whitaker, Eddie Murphy, Morgan Freeman.
I need you to say my guy.
Samuel Jackson.
Can you say my guy, please?
Hold on. Neil Leeson. Awesome. Morris Chestnut, man. I don't think he's really a good actor.
Morris Chestnut is good, but my guy is Denzel Washington.
Oh, yeah, Denzel Washington.
Denzel is an excellent actor. I love Denzel.
He's very professional.
I'm about to say, I love his work ethic. He might not come out with nothing.
Coming up. My man that played on Photograph.
Photograph. Oh, the same. I don't know his name professionally, but yeah, he was good. He's the same one from Get Out. Remember, he was like, "Get out of here!"
Yeah.
When they flashed him with
he played in a new movie, Judas.
Oh, really?
They played in a movie together. The dark skinned guy and him. That when he clicked the camera, he told him to get out of here.
Get out.
They played that Judas Messiah, the Messiah.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what other movie he was in? One Night in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's.
Yeah, I gotta find out what his real name is, because I don't know his name.
That love movie with him in that Photograph, what I love about that was she wasn't scared to go get her man. She wasn't prideful. She put her pride to the side and went and got her man, because a lot of people feel like a man always got to chase a woman. But why can't a woman chase a man? And I like that they chased each other. And even though I look at her like this, it's not chasing. I think she showed interest. Showed initiative. Mm-hmm. She made an initiative, a decision to go get something that they both want. And that was definitely, and they looked good together. You know
what other movie I like? Queen and Slim. That was a good one.
That definitely was a good movie.
I really enjoyed that one. I hated how it ended, but I just felt like they should have known that dude with the gold teeth was not part of the doggone army. He didn't even look like he had no association with the doggone army. He looked like he was some dude from around the way. Like, why in the world would y'all trust him?
Yeah, looking at he living in a shack.
You in a freaking shack, or what was it, a trailer park? Dude, yeah. You ain't with no doggone army. They should have just stayed right there in that car and took their chances. But that was actually a good movie. So, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. We definitely have some great actors and great actresses who keep us entertained and looking forward to more. Um,
It was a young lady that wrote that Queen and Slim. She did a good job.
she did.
She definitely did a good job.
It's definitely some talented people. You know who else is writing stuff now? Regina Hall.
Oh yeah, she doing good.
Okay.
She's doing good. I gotta give a shout out to Regina Hall, Regina King. Um, what's her name? Um,
Angela Bassett is producing now.
Angela Bassett, Whoopi Goldberg. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Whoopi. I'm sorry, Whoopi. Awesome actress. Awesome
Absolutely.
actress. Awesome freaking actress. If we had to pick the top actresses,
Listen,
it's got to be Denzel. It's got to be Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
It's got to be, I said Denzel, Whoopi, Samuel Jackson, Morgan Freeman,
Sidney Poitier.
Oh, definitely.
I love Sidney Poitier.
Cicely Tyson.
Oh, absolutely.
Jodie Foster. I'm not just naming black actors because
I definitely like
racist.
James Earl Jones.
I love James Earl Jones.
He done definitely put his mark. What's the lady who does
Tom Cruise? Yo, Tom Cruise is the freaking man.
What's the lady who does Catwoman?
Oh,
I like her. I don't know her name. And then I like Sandra Bullock.
Hold on. Oh no. I gotta give shout out to my brain is going to sleep. I'm tired now. The black actress.
Is it a woman or a man?
A woman.
Black actress. Halle Berry.
Michelle Pfeiffer. But a black actress is Halle Berry. She's definitely a good actor. Halle Berry's a good actor.
You want somebody who's younger, or you was talking about somebody who's more older?
Older. Halle Berry's older. Michelle Pfeiffer is older. Okay. You know Michelle Pfeiffer is.
Yeah, I know who that is.
She played in Dangerous Minds.
An older actress. I love my girl Lynn Whitfield. She's been in the game for a minute.
Loretta Devine.
Yeah.
We did Angela Bassett.
Mm-hmm. I like my girl Queen Latifah.
No, she ain't no good actor.
She is good. I like her.
Queen Latifah is not no good actor.
My new lady is Taraji P. Henson.
Oh, Taraji!
Jody!
I give it to Taraji.
Taraji and that doggone Jody. She cracked me up with that. Jody, bring me my car back.
I definitely like her.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Terrence Howard. Oh, you got to give Terrence Howard.
Oh, absolutely. Terrence he's talented.
I don't care.
And my guy, Tay Diggs, he did his thing. What's the black guy from it was him dancing with the white girl. The white girl was a professional dancer and he was the hood one. And he had a sister who had a baby when she was a teenager. And he also plays in Barbershop. He was the arrogant one who always was talking junk in the barbershop.
Or dark skinned guy.
Yeah, remember? He was like, nobody touched your apple juice. She was like, I know somebody touched my apple juice.
It's not Columbus Short.
Nah, not him. It's the other
short guy.
It's the short brown skin guy. I don't know his name.
But he's a good actor.
He's a pretty good actor. He's done a couple of things. I like my young.
We talking about major actors.
I like my nephew, Michael B. Jordan. That's my nephew. He's doing pretty good. I loved Michael in Creed, and then that movie he did with Jamie Foxx, and he was the lawyer.
Jamie Foxx is a freaking awesome actor.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man, he played the heck out of Ray. Yeah, he definitely played the heck out of Ray.
Yeah, and Jarhead. I liked him in Jarhead too. My brother from another mother, Will Smith.
We gotta give it to
I love Will.
Give it to
I thought you was thinking about the woman, baby.
The black guy that played the chess game.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cuba Radio.
Radio, yeah. He played the crap out of Radio. When you can make somebody cry.
Listen.
When you can make somebody cry.
Listen.
That man.
That's just like remember Jamie Foxx did The Soloist? He made me cry on that movie.
You know what I noticed who we haven't seen in a while? Chris Rock. Chris Rock is really not that funny.
He ain't funny.
Chris Rock ain't funny.
No.
I think Hughley ain't funny.
I think Chris Rock is disrespectful. I don't see him being a comedian. He's disrespectful and defensive. Now, who was freaking funny is that my man Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle will make you piss on yourself. Like, you really got to make sure you got a bathroom somewhere
Even
close. Because Dave Chappelle is freaking funny. When he was on that movie with what was that movie? Was it The Clumps? And he was like, Reggie, what's that on your head?
No. When he was white power. Yeah.
No, remember that thing he did for R. Kelly? I just want to piss on you. I want to pee on you. I said, Dave Chappelle is crazy. Yo, they could have definitely put Dave Chappelle in that movie. I don't know what Eddie Murphy was thinking. He should have put Dave Chappelle in that movie.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle got jokes for days.
Definitely Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle show. Chappelle show.
Yeah,
Chappelle
but
show.
I think
Woo,
certain celebrities, certain comedy people, they don't want the spotlight. Like I think even some major actors have insecurity issues, work with other guys because, like for an example,
that crab in a barrel mentality.
Dave Chappelle is 99.99% a comedian.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? You have Eddie Murphy. He's a comedian.
He's a 60-40.
And he's a suspense, a thriller type actor. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So he know how to get serious. Mm-hmm. He can do, he's versatile, right? Mm-hmm. But when you got somebody that's that's just
raw talent.
Not just raw talent, but his main. When you focus on one thing, you only can get better at it and focus on that, right? Even with
you know who else
Kevin
is like
Hart,
that?
In certain movies, he proved to us that he can get serious.
That's how my guy Martin Lawrence is. Martin is a comedian at heart. I ain't never heard Martin tell a corny joke yet, but he will do acting. Because that doggone movie Blue Streak, I love Blue Streak.
Oh yeah.
I love Blue Streak. But then you get him in Bad Boys, and he was serious. He was about, where the drugs at? Him and Will got together. Bad boys.
The fat Martin, what you gonna do? He got less funny. I think the skinnier Martin was more funnier.
You know why?
Why?
Because the fat Martin is medicated. So later on in life, we found out that he actually suffers from bipolar disorder. So when he was younger, he was unmedicated. He was doing stuff, and he was. He was sick.
I don't think he should.
So his creativity.
I think he should let the medicine off.
His creativity
let him be bipolar.
Actually was because of his bipolar disorder.
Well, let him be bipolar.
But then he got older and started getting medicated. He went to therapy and he got better. And that's part of the reason why his weight changed. It's one of the side effects to his bipolar medicine. You got to exercise. If not, it turns you into big pun. Let's think about some more actresses. I like my lady from Charmed, Alyssa Milano. I definitely like not Martha Streisand. What's the lady? It's the Caucasian lady. She got blonde hair. She was all over the Golden Globes and all over the Oscars. Older Meryl Streep. That's her name. Meryl Streep is a talented actress. I like her too. I mean, we could go on forever. I like The Rock. I'm proud of him. He went from being a wrestler to becoming an actor. His movies have been pretty good.
Yeah, so he had to put on a tutu.
My guy, Bruce Willis is the man.
Oh,
I
Bruce
love,
Willis.
love,
You gotta
love Die
give
Hard.
Bruce Willis. You
That's my
gotta
man.
give Bruce Willis his.
Like he deserves all the accolades, and even that other man, what's his name? Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
He's a talented actor.
He's a great actor.
I definitely will watch.
Great actors.
I definitely will watch.
Bruce Willis, Denzel. What you just said, Robert Downey Jr.
What's the man from Titanic? He's good too. I like him.
I
don't know his name. See, you good with names. I'm good with movies. I can tell you what movie he was. He was in Titanic. He did the Great Gatsby.
Hold on. The white guy, white boy. He played on Wolf of Wall Street.
Yep. I don't know his name, but I know movies he's in.
When my brain is tired, it's
all right.
off.
Give me one more, because don't worry about him. We'll skip him.
No,
what's the white man from Paris, the Caribbean? I like him too. Eddie Scissorhand.
Johnny Depp.
That man right there is talented.
Johnny Depp is an awesome actor.
I love all his movies.
No, I got to go backwards and give my man some. Leo DiCaprio.
Okay.
That's what Leo DiCaprio.
That's my boy. You know the names. I just know their movies.
Because he's good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's freaking good.
Yeah.
He's good. See, Jamie Foxx, I think, in a way, with some movies, he's a great actor.
Oh, like, absolutely.
He really brings it to the table there's a difference between a good actor and a great actor. And I think, and an okay actor.
Who's an okay actor to you?
Okay actor to me is okay actor is let's get okay. Regina.
I'm gonna say okay. What's the man name? He had his own show. It's the man from Get Out. He had glasses, and he's the one who was.
Regina Hall is an okay actor to me.
Okay, wait a minute.
King
what's that man
okay
name? Listen, Mel. What's the man name? He was in Get Out. He was the best friend. He wore glasses, and he's the one who he worked for the security, and they gave him his own TV show.
Rel.
Terrell?
No, Rel.
Oh, Rel.
He played that funny sitcom not Meet the Park.
I think he's an okay actor.
Rel.
He was in Get Out. He was in what other one he was in? He was in Get Out. He had his own comedy show. Then he was the short one who was dating Tiffany Haddish in Uncle Drew. Go to Uncle Drew. He was one of the guys in Uncle Drew movie. He was good in Uncle Drew. I think he's an okay actor. Female okay actor.
Howie. That's what Little Rel Howie. He played on oh man, let me see.
That's not his real name, baby, is it?
The Carmichael Show. That's what it was.
The Carmichael. I said he was with Tiffany Haddish. I remember him. I think Tiffany Haddish is an okay actress. She's okay. Yeah, she's okay. Jada Pinkett is okay. Who else would I say is okay? Mike Epps is okay. Ice Cube is okay. I like Ice Cube movies. Marlon Wayans is okay. Who would you say is okay?
All the people you just said is okay.
All right. So what's above okay? What's the next one?
Good actor.
Okay, so who would you say is good?
I'll be honest, when it comes to the good actors, I could just I may know a few names, like I could say, for example, I think The Rock is a good actor. I don't think he's a great actor. I think he's a good actor.
Okay.
I'll say
I like Hill Harper. It's the black guy from The Good Doctor.
The white boy from I can't ever remember his name. From the Transformers, he's a good actor.
Shy somebody. Shia somebody. I know you talk about. I like George Clooney. I think he's a pretty good actor.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor.
And what's the white lady from Grey's Anatomy? She's a pretty good actress. She's a white lady with curly black hair. She was one of the stars on that. I think she's pretty good.
I think half of the cast from Law and Order is a good actor.
Oh, absolutely.
They're not great, but I say they're good.
Absolutely. My girl Olivia.
She's a good actor.
That's my lady. I will watch every Law and Order, Law and Order SUV, Special Unit, Special Victims Unit. Even my guy from CSI, Horatio. I think he's a good actor. Like when it comes to TV series, I like Chicago PD. I think those are good actors up there. I would say Tisha Campbell is a pretty good actress.
What I was thinking about.
Tisha Campbell, she does her good thing. Tashina Arnold, she's pretty good. If you don't get on my head with this oh goodness. I think Sherry Shepherd is a pretty good actress.
Yeah.
She has her good moments. What's that guy from the Odd Couples? He's pretty good. I can't remember his name. He was also on Friends.
Bill Cosby is good actor.
Bill is good.
I won't say he's a great actor, but I'll say he's good.
Mr. Cooper, what's his real name? Is Cooper his real name?
No,
I think Raven-Symoné is a pretty good actress. I like the stuff that she does. And I would even say Malcolm Jamal Warner. He was pretty good. I liked a couple of the shows that he was in. So then we got some pretty good actresses and actors out here to enjoy. Figured out the name. I also like the lady who did Blossom. She was a pretty good actress. I also enjoy what's my girl Rudy. Tia and Tamara from Sister. They're pretty good actresses.
Mark Curry, that's his name.
Mark Curry. What's the guy from Back to the Future? What's his name?
Oh, I know him. Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox is a pretty good actor.
Michael J. Fox is
I liked him.
Even
and what's the man from Jurassic Park? I like him.
The white guy from Back to the Future with Dwight here.
Oh yeah, he was good.
He's pretty good.
See, I don't know these people's names. I'm not good with names. I could just tell you what movie they was in. I like Slater from Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember his real name.
What's his name?
Mario something. It's the Latino man with the dimples. So yeah, we done got some great entertainment.
I say